Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Hey, welcome to our weekly now, first one in 2016, WWE NXT review. Sorry it's late is brought to you by Real Life. LK lives in the UK, Boom Boom's internet was down, and I have 976 freaking kids. Like, it's so funny because, like, oh, well, I only spent 3 hours with you, but I have 97 kids. They add up. The 3 hours add up. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Damn you, YouTube. All right. LK, as always, we ask you win, loss, or tie. LK, what did you think of the show?
I'm going to give it a very weak win. I enjoyed the majority of the show. There's nothing really bad about it. It's just not, you won't remember it tomorrow. Like when I wake up tomorrow, I won't remember this show. But it was an hour show. You can sit down, just sit there. It's like 50 minutes if you fast forward anything. 45, 50 minutes. Why the fuck not? You know, I enjoyed the opener. Well, we'll break that down. So I don't really want to get too much. So I'll just go weak win.
I agree with the weak win. I just want to prepare because a lot of people out there don't watch NXT. They'll see our review and be like, oh my God, that's overhyped. I think if this is the first time you watched NXT, you're very disappointed. But for an award show with matches, I thought it was pretty decent. I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't their best show. It's not their best, first time NXT guys will definitely be like, this is overhyped. But if you get past that, I thought it was a weak win. And like you said, there was enough enjoyable stuff, nothing too spectacular, nothing that horrible. They teased something horrible, but then they fixed it. But like, here's the problem, WWE. We'll save it. Let's do it now because this will be vague. And then we'll talk about where in the show it is. If you give us horrible shit all the time, and then you do horrible shit and it doesn't get a reaction, it's because you do horrible shit all the time. Like they did something very horrible and then they're like, just kidding, here's something good. And no one gave a shit because you deliver a horrible product every goddamn Monday night. So when we watch NXT and you're like, get it? We're almost horrible, but we weren't. You're not going to get a reaction from us. Like, we're dead inside. As WWE watchers, we are fucking dead inside. It's the opposite. When you actually do something good, that's when we fucking pop. It should be the opposite. It should be when you do something horrible, we go home all fucking grumpy. I'm like, can you fucking believe it? My favorite got eliminated by that fucking war. Blah, 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 blah. But no, that's not our reaction. We're like, it's WWE. And we'll get to it, but there is a part where literally they're like, get it? We're fucking you with a bad ending. And no one at Full Sail even gives a shit. They're like, yay, WWE is horrible. And then they're like, just kidding. You know what I mean? It kind of actually ruined it for the winner, but we'll get to it. Let's start breaking it down. I try to switch up sites when ProWrestling.me isn't doing it. Also, check out KocoSports at ProWrestling.me. I thought we were a little short on the plugs. We're getting gotta be a little quicker shows. I'm going to be reading the results from Cage Side Seats. They do a live thing, and it's just nice and simple, bullet points and all that. We just try to mix it up. Sometimes Wrestling Inc., sometimes Wrestle Zone, I think it's called. I don't know. You can put Wrestle and then anything following it, and it's a website. Like, I was about to say Wrestle Crap, but that's like a legit website. It doesn't matter. But right now we're using Cage Side Seats live results. There are links down below. So just because, I have a horrible memory, and if I didn't pull up a website, you would get a review like, NXT happened. White lost in the comments. Next. All right, so from Cage Side Seats notes here, CageSideSeats.com, Tom Phillips is introduced as returning to full-time play-by-play duties. They tried to make this seem like it was a big deal, and it was the biggest who gives a shit of the week. I don't know about you. Did you feel like, oh, Tom Phillips is... Like, I didn't even know Tom Phillips was fucking gone. I didn't. Like, the thing is, NXT usually has a better cast. Well, SmackDown's really good now. They have the Pride guy there. You got heel Jerry the King Lawler. SmackDown in 2016 really upped their game in the commentary department. That guy's the fucking man. But usually NXT is the best fucking commentary in WWE, and you have no idea who the fuck they are. They're like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Like, You could literally switch them out and I would have no idea who they are. And that's the crazy part. I don't know who they are. You could switch them out. What does that tell you about Michael Cole? What does that tell you about Michael Cole? Literally, Tom Phillips, for all I fucking know, never left. I don't know who fucking calls NXT, but I guarantee whoever it is, a penguin and a Sasquatch, is better than the Raw fucking team. That's all I'm going to say. They're not as good as SmackDown team for 2 weeks. So let's give props to SmackDown when it happens. But Tom Phillips comes back, and I don't know. Does anyone give a shit? I did not know. Like, if Tom Phillips is like, I've been here every week, I just take his word for it. I'm like, of course Tom Phillips has been here every week. How the fuck why hasn't it been Tom Phillips? So there you go. All right, next you have General Manager William Regal. He welcomes us to NXT 2016, introduces Sami Zayn back to the Full Sail University, gets a huge pop. I mean, I'm a big fan of Sami Zayn. The one thing, and I mentioned this a million times, and I'll mention it a million and one. Sami Zayn and Bayley have something in common that faces in WWE haven't had in a long time. I'm looking at you. Dun, 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 dun. When Sami Zayn and Bayley come out, for that moment of their introduction, you feel joy. Like, you feel like legit fucking joy. You're like, fuck yeah, Sami Zayn. Fuck yeah, Bayley. When's the last time a face in WWE has come out and you actually felt fucking joy for them showing up? Not a Twitter, not a look at me, I'm fucking an MTV generation fucking stunning motherfucker. No, a legit face where you're like, that's one swell guy. When? I didn't even fucking like Hulk Hogan, so maybe my answer is fucking never. But when the fuck was there a WWE guy that you heard their fucking music, they came out, and you're like, you know what? That is a face. Tweener. It's not Randy Orton. It's not Stone Cold. It's not The Rock, because I don't think they were ever true faces. I think they were just fucking badass tweeners. So then here comes fucking Sami Zayn and Bayley, and god damn it, hell yeah, look at those good guys. I don't know. I don't think I've ever felt that way about a WWE wrestler. Now, I can't say the same for New Japan, you know, Lucha Underground, even TNA. We will knock TNA a lot, but TNA does a good job with faces and heels minus the Hardys.
Yeah.
Minus the Hardys. Holy fuck, dude. I hope dude.
Please don't get me started down that road.
Just let it go. So Sami Zayn comes out, Samoa Joe comes out, and we're like, fuck yeah! And then we're like, it's WWE. We have to ruin it. How are we going to ruin it, folks? Boop, 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 boop. Look at me. I'm angry on reality TV Corbin. I'm a jerk. Fuck you, Corbin. No one fucking likes you. And it's not because you're a loner. It's not because we're jealous. It's because you can't fucking wrestle to save your goddamn life. That's it. And you're always around great fucking wrestlers. Make it worse. Like, if you came out and you're like, I'm going to fucking feud against Fatty McFatster. What the fuck's his name? The guy that you fucking hate.
But Bull Dempsey. Bull Dempsey.
Yeah, if you want to be against Bull Dempsey, I'd be like, fuck yeah, Corbin. But you're not Scottie Pippen, bro. You are fucking Luke goddamn Longley. So we got Scottie Pippen, Jordan looking at each other. And we're like, fuck yeah, Jordan versus Scottie Pippen. It's going down in Chicago tonight. And then you're like, boop-a-doo, hey, I'm Corbin. I'm Luke Longley. Hey, guys, can I play? No one wants Luke Longley. That's not fair. Corbin's way worse than Luke Longley. So, yeah, that's how it starts off. And I'm just going to read off the awards, and then you can get those 3 segments because it's kind of like 3 short segments you can go over. The NXT Awards are announced, and I'm happy with all of them. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, you know? Because here's the thing. Hear me out. The IWC hates the Bellas. The Bellas win an online voting thing. Wouldn't that mean the IWC actually loves the Bellas if everything was legit? And it shows by all the crowd reactions around the world. The NXT, I don't know what's more disappointing. Americans voting for president or fucking wrestling fans voting for fucking Islamis. Both of them will drive me to drink. NXT Awards are announced. Finn Balor as overall and male competitor of the year. Bayley as female competitor. I wanted to, I wish they showed percentages because I'm a huge Kana fan. What is Asuka? I always fuck up her WWE name. I apologize. I wonder how close Asuka was, how close Kana was. You know, just not to see like take away from Bayley. I think Bayley deserves the award. I just want to see how close the percentage was. Like, is Kana in number 2 by a little bit, number 2 by a far? Is there people ahead of Kana? Maury and Colin Cassidy, the real tag team champions, are tag team of the year. I know they have fucking schmucks having the tag team titles every day, but you know, Bayley, you can make an argument she's the best female wrestler in NXT. Finn Balor, you can make an argument. No one is even, I don't like straight up shoot. Without looking at my screen, I have no idea who the NXT tag team champions are. I know that it's not fucking Enzo and Amori. That's all I fucking know. That's literally what they're called. Not Enzo Amori and fucking the tall fuck. Amori and Colin Cassidy. That's the fucking tall fuck. Oh, man. Fuck that. Fuck you, tall fuck. I love you, tall fuck. I'm not going to take anything away from you, Colin Cassidy. But no, Enzo Amori is the tag team of the year. Enzo Amori is the tag team champions in my book. All right? It's Enzo Amori, the tall fuck, and the rest of them. And until fucking Gable and Jordan take the titles from them, the tag team division is nothing. And I know NXT is like, we're old school. You know, Flair talked about this on the Stone Cold podcast. Old school means there should be a feeling, an argument that they are the best tag team. And no one's even arguing that. Bayley versus Sasha Banks from Brooklyn as match of the year. No complaints here. Plus, it's groundbreaking. I think the fact that it was so groundbreaking helped them out a lot. And, you know, also the event was Brooklyn TakeOver. So there you go. What are your thoughts? Let me just recap. William Regal, Samoa Joe, Sami Zayn, Luke Longley, Tom Phillips, and NXT Awards. Okay, break it down.
You got to start off with the most important. The most important out of all this lot. It's simple. It really is simple. Out of everything there, the most important thing is Tom Phillips coming back. I'm not even going to comprehend. Like, when I woke up, I went to bed early. When I say early, I mean about 1 o'clock. That's when NXT started. Okay, so I watched NXT about 7, 8 a.m. So I came in the PWME UK HQ. So I'm all set up, got my cup of tea there and all drinking. I see Tom Phillips and I get up and I'm like, you know what? I'm fucking drinking this tea and I'm gonna go making myself another one because I got a new spring in my step. There's a spring in my step, damn it. Tom Phillips is back on that damn commentary table. How you insulted him like that actually insults me.
The weirdest part is, know what I love? Because I, you know, one of my bosses from England, my business partners from Europe. I have another business partner from England. And yes, TNA, I know Ireland is in Europe. That's why I fucking included it, you fucking twats. Holy shit, just let it go. Let it go. I paid, dude, for the record, I paid for a TNA pay-per-view and walked away. I fucking grind through Raws and I couldn't. Anyway, having so many friends from the UK, I have no idea about your sarcasm or not sarcasm. UK has that power. Are you just born with it? You're just like, I don't know if he's being sarcastic. All right, next. After the greatest return in fucking WWE history.
Yeah, after that, I mean, I was already speechless. This is already on the win territory. Then you had Sami Zayn come out, cut a good promo. Samoa Joe came out, cut a great heel promo. And then you got Baron Corbin comes out. And
Sorry, sir. Let's be respectful and call him Luke Longley.
Okay, I have no clue who that guy is. So Luke Longley comes out.
He's a really tall guy that was from, I think, Australia. Okay. Just call him Corbin, then. That's an insult to Luke Longley. Luke Longley, Hall of Fame, compared to Corbin. Go on.
Okay. So Corbin comes out, and people are like, oh, look how over he is. Oh, look at the heel heat he's getting. There's a difference between heel heat and just sucking at your job. That would be like, you know, your manager at work saying, oh, come on, you know, I don't like you. I don't like your attitude. Or there's the manager at work who's saying, look, you're shit at your job and I don't like you. That's what Corbin is. Corbin's the total package. When you're at work and you're sat there and thinking, that complete package, that arrogant arsehole, the guy you don't like, add in the fact he's shit at his job.
The Dave Coco of this podcast. Go on.
So he comes out. He cuts an awful promo as expected. His ring attire fucks me off. His tattoos fuck me off. His lack of in-ring wrestling ability when he's in a facility that could train a 6-year-old to wrestle well pisses me off. So all in all, I think he pissed me off during the segment. I love Joe.
But he has no friends. Doesn't that make him cool?
I can't remember who was on the show with us once. He said that he came across as like a decent person on the Breaking Ground TV show.
Oh, that was Wrestling Ranton. Wrestling Ranton defended him.
I've watched all that season. A great season, by the way. Everyone go watch it. I thought he was the biggest knob jockey out of everyone there. Like, you can be a loner. Yeah, that's fine. You be a loner. I didn't give a fuck. But when he was actually insulting people lower in the card than him, he's like, "Oh, I've been here for 3 years. I should be on the main event." Like,
you should have been there. You should be unemployed. Fucking 3 years. Jesus Christ.
You would think if
here's the thing. Like, I've done stuff where I've just walked away because I'm not good enough. You have to fucking know. It's been like here's an example. All right, I love playing American football. I am 5'11", nothing. And fucking high school, I sat the bench. Then I played for the Marine Corps team and got lucky to become a starting quarterback. About 3 years in, I'm like, you know what? Maybe American football is not for me. You know what I mean? I'm 5'11", nothing. It's just time to move on, motherfucker. You don't have the skills. You know, sometimes you pick up something. You know, I Corbined a flute once. Context is everything. I don't know why. Like, when I was like 6 to 8 years old, I have a bad memory. It could have been fucking last year for all I know. But for the sake of the story, it's 6 to 8 years old. And I was like, you know what? I bet you if I played the flute, bitches would love me. I was a really dumb kid. And I fucking went and I paid for the flute, which, by the way, all stolen money. New Jersey pride. I fucking stole a bunch of money, paid for the fucking flute, played it for like fucking 30 minutes and been like, dude, this ain't for me. That's what Corbin should be doing with pro wrestling. Corbin should be like, you know what? This ain't for me. Obviously, I have no friends. Obviously, I'm not good at this. And my idea of getting laid by playing the flute has failed miserably. So if you've ever done anything in your life and it just didn't work out, that's now called a Corbin. You know, I really wanted to play the flute. I thought it was cool. I stole a lot of money. I wasn't proud of that. But hey, fucking, when you grow up in the main streets of New Jersey, and like, I Corbined it. I Corbined it. That's it. Just fucking in life, sometimes you Corbin it. NXT Awards.
Yeah, they were legit. There's not really much to talk about. It was pretty self-explanatory who was going to win what. So, you know, good for them. Yeah. Next. Yeah, do you care about like who was in second place by how much? Because for the female competitor, I wanted to know who was in second by how much. But was there any like interest to find out who was in second place, or were you just like, fuck it? Good job. It didn't feel important enough for me. It legit didn't feel important at all to me. I didn't give a fuck. They could have had bullshit Dempsey win an award, and I wouldn't have given a fuck. I just didn't care. It wasn't promoted enough for me, so I just didn't care. Like legit, it wasn't promoted. Like heading into that show, did you know that was the award show?
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm a super fucking nerd. No, I really just I was planning on doing a show with my votes. The good thing I didn't, because I would have been 100%. But I just real life got in the way. KocoSports, not podcasting, brought to you by real life. Next, I got to eat some crow and learn how to say this guy's name. I always thought he was overrated, and I called him Tommy Tampa. I didn't think he was that fucking good. I was like, fucking this Tommy Tampa guy. But you know what? I thought this was his best match in WWE NXT, and it had such fucking hustle. Like, they were like, Tommaso Ciampa, who I used to call Tampa. See, that's what I'm fucking talking about. Fucking get him, goddamn time. You're back to Tommy Tampa. Tommy Tampa fucking comes out, and I'm like, holy shit, I fucking hate Tommy Tampa. He's the most fucking over fucking rated guy in the goddamn universe. Everyone fucking loves him. I don't know why. I wish Roderick Strong broke his fucking back. But here comes out fucking Tommy Tampa. Tommaso Ciampa? Is that it? Ciampa?
It's like Tampa, but put cha. So Ciampa.
Oh, like they're champs.
Yeah.
Tommaso Ciampa. All right.
Yes.
Well, why ain't there no fucking H? Anyway. Sorry. And he defeats Danny Burch. And it was a really short match, but just the efforts, the hustle. I enjoyed it a lot. It's I don't know. It's not one of those matches that you're going to be like, 5-star, must watch. But it's one of those you just respect how little time they had. And Danny Burch and Ciampa just went out there and said, hey, dude, we only have fucking 36 seconds. We only have 46 seconds. Let's put on the best goddamn 46-second match ever. And it was just pure fucking hustle. And this is the first time. And guess what? I'm a YouTuber who admits they're fucking wrong. I'm looking at you. everyone else on YouTube, you got to fucking man up. I was wrong about fucking Ciampa, a.k.a. formerly Tommy Tampa. I was fucking highly impressed with this short match because him and Danny Burch, they could have fucking mailed that in. And they're just like, you know what? And you know what? Even when because remember they might sign him, they might not sign him. They signed him, and he's like, oh shit, I got to really start fucking wrestling. I don't know. He fucking got that contract must have fucking put a boot in his ass or something because I was just really impressed. I was really impressed, and I'm gonna eat crow. So for Mr. Ciampa and his family, I want to apologize. I was wrong. You were right. You're good looking. I'm not so good looking. You're smart. I'm dumb. So what did you think of the formerly Tommy Tampa's match?
I really liked it. The work rate was absolutely out of this world. Like when he came out, I thought, oh, we're going to get a squash here. But it was a squash to an extent because you knew everyone knew Tommaso Ciampa was going to win. But there was that split second when, like, you know what? I don't give a fuck if you knew he was going to win. I was entertained by it. This is the proof of this felt really old school. Like you had, for instance, a Jake Roberts match. I just started watching the Resurrection of Jake Roberts DVD. I just watched the first 10 minutes. I was fucking hooked. Like I'm gonna watch that when I go to bed in a bit. Literally fucking outrageous. Really good documentary. Really heartfelt. Really
maybe
great
you
stuff.
should review it on a YouTube channel that you are now a part of.
Yeah, but I think it's a bit different because it's talking like his drug use and family.
Okay, so it's more documentary.
It is a documentary. It is a legit documentary.
Gotcha. So I don't know. I apologize.
It's all right. I feel a bit awkward, putting my opinion on some guy's life. It's not my business, That's...
Yeah, well, and all that, but like also like we used to all do the Stone Cold podcast reviews, but now it's kind of like they're just friends having a conversation. You know what I mean? Like people were asking about us reviewing Stone Cold Flair. The first time was interesting because it was the first one, and he was a little more pushy. But now it's kind of like Stone Cold and his buddies fucking hanging out drinking beers, and it feels weird reviewing it. Like him and Ric Flair really got along. Like, comment, subscribe. All right, next. Go ahead.
If they Internet Infantry do want a Jake the Snake Roberts, the Resurrection of Jake the Snake Roberts documentary review, put it in the comments, and if enough people
is that the one that was made with DDP and has a little bit of controversy?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just even if you don't review it, just next time we do a show, mention if is the controversy worthy of people bitching about it. All right, next you got Enzo and Cass, the real tag team champions, unfinished business with the tag champs. Look, even our beloved cage side seats. This is the first time we've ever used this site. They don't even fucking list them. They're just like the tag champs. Whoever fucking Enzo. But yeah, so they got to make them the tag champs because NXT, everything is important except the tag division. Next, Regal announces Zayn versus Corbin versus Joe. It's like, just come on. Why, Corbin? Why? And he'll win because, get it? It's horrible.
This is the streak we're getting in 2016. I feel it already. So we got Fat Hardy versus EC3 next week. And I've already stated I don't read spoilers. The night's dark and full of spoilers. WWE, you're official pieces of shit for spoiling SmackDown for me, you stupid.
Not only that, but they spoiled SmackDown, but then they go, oh, it's for a title match. But I think there was only one title match booked.
Idiots.
They're like, it would be different if oh, we have new champions. And it was like, oh, wait, because my whole thing is, okay, I don't agree because I come from the newspaper era. I'm old. So I'm like, what do you mean a news site can't give spoilers? That's fucking stupid. That would be like because I'm old. I don't get it. That'd be like a newspaper saying, someone won a Super Bowl last night. But if you don't want to know, just don't pick up the newspaper and look. It's just, so I don't get this. I think sometimes we're spoiled with the spoiler nation, but this is more than a news site. This is the actual producers of the show tweeting out a fucking obvious spoiler, even if you didn't click. They're like, do you want to know the results of the new champion of the only title match we have scheduled on Friday? Click here. And you're like, I don't know. Because you're very anti-spoilers, but I'm old. I'm like, what do you, sports? I don't know. I guess I see it more pro wrestling as a sport. Like, if I could go to a news site and it says, you know, hey, fucking William Regal just won the NXT championship, that's on me. But I don't know. But I guess more if you were entertainment, you don't want people to know what happened in Star Wars or Batman versus Superman.
I completely disagree. Because
I think this is what we agree on. Go ahead.
When I watch a wrestling match and I know who wins, I'm not as emotionally invested.
I agree with that. Same thing with sports, though.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
but as a Buccaneers fan, it's my job to stay away from Buccaneer results. It ain't the fucking internet's job.
Yeah, what I do is I stay away from SmackDown spoilers, I stay away from TNA spoilers, but when the WWE themselves post it, that's
yeah, that's different. I'm talking about news sites. WWE, that's ridiculous. Even if, like, and here's the thing, like, if WWE gave a spoiler and there was 3 title matches, then it would be like, oh, okay, that's interesting. A title's going to switch hands. That's, like, intriguing. But if it's, like, only 1 title match and there's a new champion, it's like, 1 + 1 = Kevin Nash. We can figure this one out, And there's some indie wrestler in front of 200 people. Be like, you think you're smart? You don't know what it's like. And like, click the link. Oh yeah, you guys are right. Yeah. Why the fuck did Regal announce this again? I don't fucking know. But anyway. Next, you have Dash and Dawson defeat the Ascension. Are they the tag team champs? I know this sounds like I'm pulling a fucking joke, a running joke, but I think they really might be the tag team champions. Are Dash and Dawson the tag team champs?
They are indeed the NXT tag team champions.
All right, thank you, sir. And I swear some people will be like, oh, that was just a bit. That wasn't a bit. I swear I did not know. Dash and Dawson defeat the Ascension, and all I can get out of this is poor Ascension. Because the Ascension... I'm not a fan of the Ascension. Not at all. I don't think they're good wrestlers. I don't think they're a good tag team. I just don't enjoy them. I fucking hate having fucking look away on the screen when they come down on old school NXT because I've got a fucking seizure. There should be a goddamn seizure warning with that. You're worried about spoilers. I'm fucking worried about fucking pissing myself in the fucking back over there. I'm just like fucking twitching and shit. But the Ascension, A, I think they're horrible. But B, I can't feel nothing but bad. They had like a 1-year title run. I could be wrong, but I'm guesstimating. Their title run, they were dominant. They go up to WWE. They are booked horribly. Like, I hate John Cena and Randy Orton and Dave Bautista in ring. Dave Bautista outside the ring's a cool cat. In ring, I hate those 3 guys, and I would even feel bad for the booking. The Ascension was probably the worst booked tag team in fucking history. And then you're like, all right, well, it didn't work out in WWE. Let's send them down to NXT. And I'm like, oh, maybe they can rebuild. Maybe they can regroup. And they're like, no, we're just fucking assholes here too. I don't know. I don't like the Ascension, but they were booked so horribly. It's like that one neighbor. Okay, the Ascension is this neighbor. Hear me out. Come on with a journey with me for 5 seconds. You have this one neighbor that you fucking despise, but out in the fucking parking lot, they get hit by a car, and you're like, oh, fuck, let me bring them soup. I know I hate the Ascension, but, they don't fucking deserve to get hit by a car. That feeling you have for your shitty neighbor is the feeling I have for the Ascension. So if I ever meet the Ascension in real life, I'm just bringing them a fucking cup of noodle soup. I'd be like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a big fan at all. I actually absolutely despise you. But no one should be hit by a car like that. Dash and Dawson defeat the tag team formerly known as the Ascension. Everyone, if you meet the Mission Internet Infantry, ready? If you ever meet the Ascension, just give them a can of Campbell's fucking soup. They won't get it, but we will. And if they ask what it's for, just be like, everything's gonna be okay, and walk away. You don't have to go any further. Just be like, man, everything's gonna be okay. What did you think about the Ascension versus Dash and Dawson?
I'm going to be honest, I'm not the biggest Ascension fan either. I really do not like the Ascension in any way, shape, or form for some particular reason. I just don't like them. And what pisses me off more is when they came out, I'm like, okay, are they heels? Are they baby faces? They're against Dawson. They're getting a pop from the crowd. And I'm sat there thinking, what the fuck is going on here? Like, who am I meant to be rooting for? Because I thought Dash and Dawson were the heels. But then the Ascension come out. They've been heels on the main roster. Well, I guess you don't really see enough of them to determine if they're
I don't know. If you get hit by a car, are you really the heel?
I don't know. I don't like them. I think I want to word it nicely because I don't want to sound like a dick. I think fuck it. They are fucking shit. They are shit.
But they deserve some soup.
No, they don't deserve soup. I think they are fucking awful. You know what? When you're that bad and you go to the main roster and you have stinking match after stinking match and you're having shit matches on main event, you're having shit matches on Superstars, you deserve to job on NXT, you stupid pieces of shit. It's up to you. If they went out there and they had 5-star matches on main event, they had 5-star matches on Superstars, they had 5-star matches on SmackDown, they'll be bumped up to Raw because the crowd will be behind them. The crowd don't care about them because they're not going out there, they're not putting enough effort in. They are fucking awful. Their characters are absolute jokes, if you call them characters. They're meant to be demolishing heels. They're not big enough. They don't look good. No, I don't like them. Sorry, they are my new pet peeve.
So basically, you're shitting on my Ascension canned soup drive.
I fucking hate the Ascension. I'm proud of it. I'm going to scream it to the top of my lungs.
LK's out there yelling at the neighbor. Be like, I'm so happy you got hit by a car. Fuck you. Nia Jax isn't in the main event because her neck is still recovering from London. Eva Marie laughs at her. Next. Ella Sampson defeats Corey Hollins via pinfall following a rolling neck breaker. I don't like. I hate matches like this for one reason. It is hard to review something that is completely fucking average.
Next.
Like, it was just completely average. It was like, don't watch it, dude. It was just average. I mean, is there anything you could think of besides Next?
No. No.
Next.
I'm generally next.
You got to be honest. Nothing bad, nothing good. It was there. As a matter of fact, there's a good chance that match wasn't even on our television set. We're just taking cage-side seats for it. Cage-side seats can be trolling us. There might not even be an Ellis Sampson. All right, Finn Balor says the NXT title isn't going anywhere. There was a lot of Heyman, Stephanie McMahon type segments where it was the same thing over and over and over again. And I love Finn Balor and Samoa Joe. Fucking Corbin. But, like, to me, it's just like, it was going nowhere. Like, it was just... What fucking promo is... Let's recap that. Finn Balor says the NXT title isn't going anywhere. All right. Thank you. It's like fucking interviewing Peyton Manning. Oh, well, I had a good fucking strategy. I tried to fucking pass the ball. I tried to win. It's a team effort. This is why I don't... This segment of Finn Balor is why I'm not a sports reporter anymore. You have no idea how much of fucking part of your soul dies when you fucking think of like the perfect question. You're like, dude, I'm going to get a great quote. My boss is going to be happy. And you're like, perfect question. They follow up and they're like, I just take one game at a time. It's a team game. I can't wait for that. Just shut the fuck up, dude. Give me a real fucking quote. Love of fucking God, dude. I'm fucking this close to being fucking fired. I got to feed my family. Just fucking throw me a bone here. Sorry, dude. Having a flashback of being a sports reporter. It's not as cool as you think it is. It's still pretty neat, but you know what it is? It's the greatest job in the world that after a couple years doesn't become the greatest job in the world. Like eventually you're just like, oh, it's just a job. Like when you break in, you're like, I'll do anything to be a sports reporter. And then like 5 years in, I remember like driving to like this huge sporting event and be like, God damn it, how long is this event going to be? You know what I mean? Well, and I guess the good thing about doing YouTube is you don't have to actually be at the events. You can just sit on your fucking ass and be like, oh, I'm home. Carmella, I'll just read the results. Carmella outlasts Eva Marie, Cameron, Asuka, Emma, a bunch of other fucking girls to be the number one contender. The big thing is it looks like Kana, and I'm a huge fan of Kana. And then Eva Marie comes in and she elates Kana, and they were hoping for the reaction of boo her, this is horrible. But like I said at the beginning of the show, you've given us so much horrible that, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, like people in there's something that a lot of people have in common. People in prison eventually give up on their lives. People that are POWs eventually give up on their lives. People that are in a situation that they're not strong enough to fight out eventually give up. Like, if you go and see a POW that's been in POW or a prisoner that's been there for a long time, they've accepted that's their life. And they're just like, no, I'm a POW. No, I'm a prisoner. That is like being a WWE fan. Like, oh, Eva Marie might be the #1 contender. Bring it on. We've seen your worst. John Cena's been your champion for fucking 19 God, all right? We've seen fucking Randy Orton face John Cena 500 fucking times in a row. You think a fucking redhead who can't wrestle is gonna fucking razzle our jets? Like, you should have seen. If you go back and only watch one thing, watch when they tease Kana winning. Eva Marie fucking eliminates it. Eva Marie's gonna be the first person. Well, probably not the first person, but one of the first persons they're gonna have to actually pipe in booze. They're gonna have to pipe in booze, just like John Cena failed. If you get piped in crowd noise and no one else on the show had done, I don't give a fuck how much money you make. You are a failure at a professional wrestler. If you need piped in crowd noise to get over or to get booed, you are a failure at life. I'm looking at you, Bill Goldberg. You are a failure at fucking life. You are not good at your goddamn job. That's as, you know what? You know, and a lot of people think YouTube's pathetic. And you know what? There's a part of me that's like, yeah, you're right. It's fun, but it's a bit pathetic. You know, let's be honest. Okay, you love YouTube, but it's a bit pathetic.
Yeah. We're fucking grown men talking to a fucking...
Yeah. I mean, come on. It is a bit pathetic. But at least we're not buying likes. We're not buying subscribers. Dude, that's like buying likes. It's just like, come on. How fucking pathetic is it? Yeah, you're going to have to boo her. But then Carmella comes out, and poor Carmella doesn't even get the fucking pop she deserves because everyone's like,
really? Whoa.
I don't think so. I think if this happened in Shimmer, if this happened in Stardom, if this happened in TNA, I think it gets a way bigger pop. I think it's like, oh, all right, well, something horrible didn't happen. That's better than something horrible happening. I honestly think they were banking on the NXT audience being more angry and a lot more happier. I think this was a failure. I think it was a huge failure. Now, granted, did she get a pop? Yes. But if you didn't book 20 years of fucking John Cena and that's not even fair to John Cena. You had Lex Luger. You had Hulk Hogan. We're tired of pretty people who can't wrestle. All right? We fucking get it. They got muscles. They're pretty. Whoa. I mean, come on. Let's be honest, dude. Trish Stratus is considered a legend. Go back and watch her matches. Please, dude. The memories are a lot better than what she delivered in that goddamn ring. We're tired of fucking pretty people who can't wrestle. We already have Corbin for that. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. We got fucking pretty people that can't wrestle. We get it. Carmella does fucking eliminate her. But I go back and watch it again. I think the pop would have been a lot bigger if they just eliminated Eva Marie. If Carmella was the one who snuck up behind Kana and eliminated her, there would have been a way better reaction. It would have been a mixed natural reaction.
Okay,
but, like.
So that's your perspective. Mine is Asuka got thrown out, chorus of boos, really loud. Carmella then dumps Asuka out. Big pop.
So. Go back and watch it again, dude.
You go back and watch it. You go back. I fucking swear to you, I legit went to my Twitter machine. Follow me on Twitter.
Oh shit! Well, we're bringing out tweets. Go on.
I'll follow you back unless you post spoilers on a constant 24/7 basis. Because believe me, there are people who do that. I literally put, "I'm happy for Carmella." Great pop. Like legit, that's what I put the minute I saw it because it was a great pop. It was a great moment. And then Bayley came out. They celebrated. They hugged. It was great. I love the pop. The crowd. As a guy who passionately infuriates himself over the full self fuckers, aka the NXT arena folk, I thought they were okay for that segment, and they did a good job.
We're gonna agree. Overall, we both agree it's a weak win. The Eva Marie thing, I just thought was worthless. That's just
come on. You could see where they were going, though. You could see where they were going. You can see what they attempted.
Problem though. And I agree. I see where they're going. The problem is you can't deliver shit 24/7 and be like, it's shit. Like, no, we know it's shit. It's okay. Like, my problem with Eva Marie is there's too many Eva Maries. Like, if May was the only pretty person who couldn't wrestle on the roster, then I'd be like, oh, fuck, boo, I can't believe they're doing this. But Eva Marie is like half your goddamn roster. No, that's not fair. Let me get an actual number. An actual estimate in my head. I'd say 67% of WWE roster is just Eva Marie. They're just there to be pretty. They're not actually pro wrestlers. So here's the thing. If Eva Marie was the only one, I thought genius. I would be booing, throwing stuff. You would have me hooked in. But when you have a roster of 60% Eva Maries, over 60% Eva Maries, it's like, oh, WWE fucked us. You know what I mean? Like, all right, they fucked us. Good for you. And not only that, but it's just basically keeping Kana away from Bayley a little bit longer for a bigger event. And poor fucking Kana has to go against goddamn Eva Marie. I don't know. Which poll question? We're getting live comments after this. And you can be the first one to answer our poll question. Welcome to the Big Hard Poll. If anyone knows where the Big Hard Poll is from, I will fucking buy you a free t-shirt. Because that means you're as old school as it gets. The Big Hard Poll of the night. You ready? Here's the poll question. Ready? What will be more disappointing? Fat Hardy BC3 or Eva Marie beating Kana?
I think if Eva Marie beat Kana, you could, put to the point of view she's trying to get heel heat on her heading into a title run. If Fat Hardy beats EC3, I already said on this week's Impact review, which I did on Tuesday night after Ed, that I will not watch it. I will physically not watch.
I stopped watching it, and I haven't done a review. I actually paid for a pay-per-view. I walked away. I couldn't.
I gave it a second chance with Pop TV. I said, look, this is going to be good. They came off the gate with a great opening show. I was pumped. I was like, this is great. I come on there on Tuesday. I'm like, look, if I'm going to be honest, if Fat Hardy wins that world title, I'm not watching it. I'm simple. What company puts their title on a guy who was his brother?
Not only that, but Matt Hardy's the worst Matt Hardy's ever been.
Yeah.
Like, he's way better as a heel in Ring of Honor. We'll save that for TNA. But he's way better as version 1.0 or 2.0. He was way better as the WWE Tag Team Champ. He's way better as a heel. Like, not only is Matt Hardy winning your title, it's the worst version of Matt Hardy. But, yeah, maybe I don't know. Kind of losing to Eva Marie will be heartbreaking, though, too. I don't think they'd do it. I don't think they would do it. What are the odds? All right, let's go percentage-wise. Eva Marie beats Kana, percentage-wise.
25. I think that 20, 25. I think they're doing a pretty good job protecting.
I think maybe 30%, 40%. I think Kana's still got to be the favorite because it's just stupid. Like, but I think even tonight they were testing the waters. Like, oh, you beat Kana. We're used to pretty people who can't wrestle. Like, you have to shock us with something new. You know? Like, what are you becoming immune to? The fake terrorist group, IWC, it's the fans' fault. Good-looking people who can't wrestle. Like, literally, you're immune to it. It was like, oh. Like, I get mad at Tanahashi because of Wrestle Kingdom 9. I said I wouldn't bring it up, but it's hard. The scars run deep. But at least that fucker can wrestle. At least he could wrestle. Jesus Christ, a bunch of good-looking people. Can't fucking believe it. You know what? It's sad. All right, let's go to here. OMT, the real OMT, just in case you thought it was a fake one. Somehow I feel I must thank at KocoSports for giving us Asuka. Take my money at E. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been on the Kana bandwagon for a very long time. If you go back and look at our award shows, it's Kana. She's won our fucking Women's Wrestler of the Year for a long time. I'm a huge, huge fan of Kana. And then this one's a pretty funny fucking tweet. Hold on. I can't pronounce your name. I'm just going to give your fucking initials. Fucking HMK. What? I've traveled to 30 countries. I've never seen it. But anyway, your tweet is so good that even though I can't read it, I would say, I would hire Dave to scout talent for people like Kana, and he just lists off a bunch of people I've been praising them for, Prince Devitt, he just lists off a bunch of people I've been praising. He's like, I'd make him like an agent that goes around finding talent. I would make him part of creative, but he's such an asshole. I couldn't see working with him that many days in a row. And I think, you know what? That's the most fair tweet I've ever seen. Like, he's like, if I owned WWE, I would give Dave Coco an agent job where he looked talent. I wouldn't give him a creative job, but no one wants to be around an asshole that much. You know what? That's the most fair assessment of my personality ever. I don't know how to pronounce your name. All right. Matteo TC, a long-time guy, and Scullin both left some live comments. Thank you very much. I'm going to go through them real quick. LK, just cut me off because I wanted to end the show a while back. So if you got something to say, just cut me off because I don't actually see your picture. Okay?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
All right. Matteo TC said, I think that the show nothing special, but they had some good ideas like the award, but they had to give more time to the segments. I think different segments too. I think they rushed the same segment over and over and over again. Seemed to be a theme this week in WWE land. The main event match I think was good, and I hope they could do something good with Carmella. Yeah, I'd like to say. I just think she's stalling for time because they know Bayley kinda is the big fucking bucks. I mean, am I wrong for thinking that? Do you think that Bayley and Kana are just in feuds so that it can build up for them their match?
You could see it from that point of view, but also the amount of time and money they've invested on the Carmella character for the Breaking Ground TV series. Like, she was one of the heavily promoted women on the show.
Oh, okay.
So
Interesting.
So like from episode 1 to episode 10, it's like her building, going up the card, and basically it's all about her wanting that NXT Women's Title match with Bayley. So
the only thing that I get mad about Carmella, I'm not a big, I don't like Carmella as much as other people do, but I don't hate her. But oh my God, she have the worst fucking storyline ever to walk into a company. You got to remember, she's just a hairdresser that fucking lost her job. That is, all right, man. I can't let that go. That is a horrible storyline. Can you imagine? Think about it. If she wins the championship, kayfabe-wise, a lady who the real tag team champions flirted with, got her in trouble, lost her job, learned how to train in a year champion. What a horrible story. What a fucking horrible story. And not that, but it's just like same thing with Gunner. Gunner had such a horrible way to enter TNA. He's like, I'm a security guard, now I'm a wrestler. It just makes wrestling look fucking stupid. Like, no. I mean, granted, Gunner cut a couple promos to try to save his ass, but at the end of the day, we're like, dude, you're a security guard.
And you suck. Sorry.
No, I like Gunner. But then again, he had the same MOS as me in the Marine Corps. So
yeah,
I knew like, there's the simplifying thing. Yeah. You know, you can't. When it comes to 0331s, the greatest goddamn MOS in the Marine Corps, Machine Gunner, Semper Fi, yut. I did outrank him, though. It's so funny because, you like me, I'm so fat, and I'm fucking disgusting, and I'm a horrible human being. I have string bean arms, but like a fucking sumo belly. It got 27 fucking chins. And then you see Gunner, who's like the ultimate fucking perfection athlete. And you're like, yeah, I actually outranked him and fucking did a hell of a lot better in the Marine Corps. I don't mean to brag. I'm a scumbag. But anyway, 0331s for life. I would fucking start a whole company of 0331s. That's it, dude. You know what? If you're an 0331, if you're a Marine Corps machine gunner, you're just in here, man. I can't ever say anything bad about Gunner except the storyline. I can't. He's my brother. He's my fucking brother. He's my brother.
He could be not your brother from another mother. He's your brother who can't wrestle. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
A machine gunner will never turn their back on another machine gunner. Anyway, we got off topic. The problem back to Matteo. The problem that I have with Carmella is that the name is inspired by the Italian name Carmella. Now, I don't know if the name is used in the U.S., but I'm Italian, and reading Carmella angers me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not Italian, so that's not my battle. But I guess, I don't know. Like, I travel around the world, so I just, when it comes to race, religion, names, what country you're from, what ist you are, I just let people be who they want. Sure, if she wants to smell it with fucking 6 L's, sure, why not? It reminds me of the South Park thing. Did you see that? Oh, I don't know if you watch South Park, but there's one, like, it was called Classy, but, like, it was spelled with a dick. So, like, I don't know. I'm really ruining a great South Park joke. I apologize. Scullin says, what do you think of William Regal as an authority figure? A million times better, a trillion times better, a zillion times better. Not even fucking close. The authority is played out. It's fucking pathetic. And William Regal is everything that's right with a human being. I didn't know I was going to go that over the top, but I love me some William Regal. I think he's awesome at what he does. I really do. I think it's the perfect role for him, and I think he's hitting home run after home run. I know you're from the UK, so you might even put him over more than me. But what's your thoughts on William Regal?
If I saw him having a drink and he's by himself, I'm going over in that pub. I'm grabbing myself a beer and I'm going to sit right next to him and have a good old chat with him. That's what I call an Englishman. That's when I want people to think English people. I want them to picture William Regal. That's the in the dream world. You're like, oh, he's an Englishman. That's William Regal. That's William Regal. You tilt your cap.
I want when people think. I want people think of America. They think Fat Hardy. If Fat Hardy can be your champion, anything can happen in America.
Legit, like, I tried looking at it from a business standpoint. Okay, Hardy's got some brand value, but they're not even putting the most over Hardy. If they gave the belt to Spliff Hardy, I'd understand because he's like really over with the younger demographic. He's really over.
I think that might be a lie. Like, I always said this when, like, people are like, what if he took over TNA? I would see if his contract. I would only keep Jeff Hardy. I would fire Matt Hardy right away. Like, I'd be like, I'm sorry. You got a beautiful wife and beautiful kids. Go home and be a heel at Ring of Honor because that's the only thing you're good at. But I would only keep Jeff Hardy. I'd walk in and be like, all right, it's fucking game time. We're tired of your great reputation. I'd be like, how much do I pay you? I'd look at the number. Then I'd say, how much do we make off your merchandise? And if that number wasn't higher, I'd fire him. I honestly think Jeff Hardy's a lie. I don't think he sells as much merchandise as he's, you know what I mean? It's a business.
He still does more than Fat Hardy.
Oh, without a doubt. But he's not making. I don't think he's breaking. I don't think TNA's breaking even on the Jeff Hardy deal. I don't think they are. I think it's just a fucking lie. They're like, oh, he sells the most merchandise. I compare it to his contract. Well, we can't. We can't really treat wrestling like a business. We have to just keep using the word business and hope that fucking some guy on the internet respects us more than those who fight on the front line. I think it's refreshing to see GM that's not a face or heel about William Regal. I agree 120%. I'm team fucking Regal. Scullin also says, how would you book the triple threat match between Sami, Joe, and Corbin? Easily, I'd just get rid of Corbin.
Corbin gets taken out backstage by Hideo Itami. There you go.
Okay. That's good. That gives too much credit to Corbin. I would do. Remember the first Monday Night Raw ever? I don't know. You're kind of young, so you might have seen it on replays where Bobby the Brain Heenan couldn't get into the Raw. I would reuse that storyline, but with Corbin during the match. Like the security guard's like, we don't know who you are. And he's like, oh, I'm Corbin, and he puts on like a wig and a dress. And he's like, I got a match. I'm in the main event. And I'm like, no, Corbin's not on the list. I would Bobby the Brain Heenan Corbin. That's what I would do. And then I'd be like, Sami Zayn and Samoa Joe. Man, I wonder why I don't work in creative anymore. I don't know. I just got tired of fucking shitty wrestlers that fucking are good looking. Like half the roster, I'd be like, can you wrestle? Well, I can wrestle. No, you're fired. Can you wrestle? Well, I've wrestled around the world. Welcome aboard. I don't know. There has to be a guy that fucking hates his life that works for WWE Creative that's just like, why can't we just push people that can wrestle? Why can't we just push who the fans like? Just think about it. Your livelihood's on the line. Now imagine you're a writer, a WWE writer, and a lot of people don't give WWE writers, we always fucking pick on them. But let's think about it. Let's wear their shoes. You're a WWE writer. You've obviously failed at whatever career you're going for because you're not a wrestling fan and you're not in fucking Hollywood because most likely you've come here going, look, I fucking got fired from Rick and Morty. Welcome aboard. So you're fucking a failure at fucking writing and you fucking don't even know about pro wrestling and your livelihood, your kids' clothes, food, depends on someone getting over. And you're writing script after script after script for a John Cena or a Roman Reigns. And then you go see a CM Punk, a Daniel Bryan cheering. You know they're just like, dude, what the fuck, man? My kid's got to fucking eat. Can't we just fucking let that guy be on top? And Vince is like, the fans don't know what they want. I'm smart. You're dumb. I mean, like, I actually feel bad for them. Because like, and the thing is, when you work for WWE Creative, you've most likely failed at life. You're just like, dude, I can't get my job back at Rick and Morty. Just fucking, all right, sure, Roman Reigns, fucking try Yabba Dabba Doo. I don't want to get fucking fired. Like, feel the pain of WWE Creative. Just feel, because like a lot of times you're like, oh, fuck WWE Creative. I do it all the time. Think of that poor one asshole who failed as a Hollywood writer. That's just like, I'm just doing this to feed my kids, bro. I'm just doing this to feed my kid. Matt, I honestly would just find a way to get rid of Corbin. I mean, Sami versus Joe books itself. Fat Hardy would be the end of TNA.
See, this is what makes me happy. They're picking up on the nickname, so that means that guy watched the Impact review. So bravo. We got some great nicknames coming up, and what's going to happen is in like a year, 2 years, hopefully what the plan is, when they see someone, it will just be the nickname I've given them. It's like everyone on the whole roster will have a nickname. Just imagine that. So it'll be like Vince McMahon. I got the idea running in my mind of calling him Bulldog. Like the guy, that's not true. You won't do it.
That's an insult to Ishii.
Yeah, but it's Bulldog. Vince is Bulldog. Or I could call him an old tosser. No, don't go down that road. We'll carry on. I was about to say something really harsh, which I knew I'd have gone lots and lots of shit for, so I just stopped myself and we'll just move on.
All right. Let's move on to the plugs and wrap this up because I got to eat. Okay. Tell them about some websites, and then whatever ones you forget, I'll tell them the others.
Okay, so I'll try. So it's KocoSports.net. I'll even do yours for a special treat for you, Coco. Because you want to eat. I can see.
I do. Like when someone said book Corbin, I was like, "Fuck, dude, I'm missing dinner." Like I would apologize. Maybe you know what's going. I'm gonna keep this for another day because this deserved a better answer. I was just thinking how much I hated Corbin and how much. Dude, I fucking hate him. I don't know if there's going to be a better answer, though. Maybe there will be. I'm saving it, though, Scullin, because that was a shitty answer. I just had chicken on the mind. Go ahead.
That's KocoSports.net, KoCoSports.net. It's where the world goes to kick ass, home for combat sports and above all, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. You can follow me on Twitter at LK Wrestling. Head over to pricing.me, sign up. It's completely free. Interact, be interactive. Anything else? Coco Plays.
Yeah.
Where the world goes. Where I'll be on.
No, what? Listen. Because we have so many plugs, I think we're gonna do where, like, what Wrestling Rant and every time the Bray Wyatt comes up, I think we should plug Coco Plays for the most worthless segment or the most worthless match of the night. But like, in the worthless segment goes to Coco Plays, me playing RBI baseball. I gotta get into Coco Plays. We've broke 70 subscribers. I'm so happy. This 2016 will be the year of Coco Plays. So far, I've put up 0 videos, but it will be the year.
You didn't even need to put content up. It's that great. You're just growing in subscription numbers. It's ridiculous. Unbelievable.
I'm pretty sure it's just people watching this show that feel bad.
Who cares? That's great marketing.
All right. So KocoSports.net, ProWrestling.me, Coco Plays, Pumpkin Cheese, and congratulations to my son. This will be the last thing. My son is going to the World Championships of Splatoon. Him and his 4 friends are going to play on a giant stage in Tokyo with thousands of people watching them. So he's been practicing like crazy, and that's why there's been less and less pumpkin cheeses. So my son, he's no Corbin. He's fucking living the life. So hopefully he wins. Wouldn't it be cool? I would be like, welcome to Coco Sports. My son is the Splatoon World Champion. But I don't know. It's really hard. But to make it to this stage was hard. But yeah, he's going to play on stage, so it should be fun. But then I have to wake up like 6 o'clock in the morning to get there. I was like, I'll be there and be like, you lost, and I had to wake up when? Like, turn into that. Like there's crazy Little League dads? I'll be a crazy Splatoon dad. No, but seriously, congratulations, Kid Cheese. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll be back. We got to Stump the Idiot. We have a SmackDown. And when the hell's ROH TV coming back? We got to start reviewing that, too.
Yeah, I agree. We'll see.
2016 will be the year of content, and hopefully we do more and more. LK, thank you as always. Welcome to the staff. And with that, I am over. Boom, 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 boom.